Zaigon, this one's for you, mate. We're gonna go into it. Going to try and like. I'm not even 1 point. So I did manage to do it at 1.3 billion. Clear that chapter. I actually got a 3-star clear on it. But what I'll try to do is replicate similar to what you'll be doing with. I would recommend using a healer. That's probably something I should have mentioned in the Discord. You probably need to use a healer to do it. Ideally, VIP 10 is probably what you're going to be at. I mean, you could test it out with the Sun Quan. I have done a couple of trial runs just with this build, and I managed to beat it. I want to see 3 times out of every 5 attempts with just what we're currently running. Um, but in terms of combos, well, one thing I probably would say is I started using the combo sword spear. Like I forgot to mention that, but basically it is maxed out. I did it for the damage bonus, so you're gonna get 15% increased damage bonus for 2 rounds for your heroes. It's not a terrible one to use in terms of like rounds. I reckon round 3, you'd probably try to pop the Sword Master combo, so then the next active round, everyone gets 15% damage bonus. Of course, Shank is dependent on CC. Combos of Sage's Blessing, we've got that. And of course, we've got Ground Spike as well, so let's just throw that in there. But in terms of like setup, we're just going to go with your basic VIP 10, which you do have. What else is there? What else is there? My battery be low, man. Um, Apparently I can rank up lots of heroes for some reason. I forgot why. Oh, it's because I did the pools. um, Let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Let's have a look to see what else there is in terms of differentiation. I mean, we do have Karkadan. We got the mechanical bird maxed out in terms of stars. I mean, We're just running a base kitty, so I mean, I think you said you had a better fire kitty, Huangji or whatever you want to. Huangji. I don't know how to pronounce it. Huangji. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you have a better one than me. So let's just try this out. I know you did it manually, but actually, you know what? Let's just skip this. So we managed to do it as as you can see, we managed to do it with one Remainer, but I probably wouldn't recommend throwing him in there slot one. He needs to go slot one. You need to go slot two, and then you need to go up there. Protagonist backline. Just trying to think for Way Nation because what do you got? You got Gao, you got Simi Yi, and they're the rage reducers. Of course, you got Danwei up the top with the stun chance. You got Old Man with the big sword as well. Then you got your protagonist. You're using your healer. I would recommend using a healer for this fight, even though, you know, realistically, does he do too much? Not that much, but I mean, you'll see. You'll see. He still does a couple of million heal. Let's slow it down a little bit. Um, I don't know. You're gonna have a way better chance of rage reduction than I am. Of course, I just use Haltal for the buffs for crit strength, but I mean, ultimately, we're gonna try and do Shank now. Try and see if we can stun a couple of them. We stunned one of them. That's not terrible. You got the poison going off. Daochen dying early is not a good sign, though. Not a good sign. Karkadan pops off, stuns the entire front row. Love that. I'm going to go with the damage boost next with the old spear combo. And then pretty much you just have to rotate out whether or not you want to heal or if you want to use ground spike. It's up to you, really. I mean, ground spike can't hurt because you're going to target the guy with the highest rage and then reduce it by a shit ton. Um, I don't know. It's probably not the optimal rotation setup, to be honest. Hopefully, we can stun the guys at the back. We got one of them stunned. Do some Savior's Blessing. Maybe we CC'd everyone. No, not quite. Whew. Okay, so here's the guy at the very back. Dude, he's one of the harder ones to kill. You kind of have to try to hit the guy at the back right. I know it's impossible. I know it's impossible, but that guy that we killed, I forget what his name is, Lu Meng or something. He does like this ability that it targets two heroes. He hits really hard. And then ground spike him. We should be able to one shot this guy. And then that's pretty much it. So it is definitely possible. I probably would say it's going to be pretty dependent on what hero rotation you're going to run. Obviously, you can mix and match, but you can do it with a VIP 10 and decent monsters, I'd say. Maybe the secret weapon is going to be the healer. I feel like that's probably going to be it. Better turn on auto here. We skip it out. So sometimes you're going to lose though. Let's see how many times we can skip it and win with auto on. So there you go. Obviously, this is not the rotation I use for a max clear, but yeah, I mean it's possible. It's possible. The problem is you're gonna have to watch this. You're gonna have to attempt this so many times. Like you just have to be sitting there going, "Is this gonna be the one?" I mean, that was a max clear then as well. That's like let's look at the statistics. Who did the most damage? Probably the Karkaden. Honestly, nobody. Oh yeah, Zhu did. The best was Hao Tao. What a beast! Look at the healing. What a beast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's my take on it. Is it is possible to do it with 1.3 billion power. I think you need a healer, and you should be fine with the CC. I hope you didn't like devolve your healer. I forget what her name is, but she does an attack buff too. So slotting her potentially third slot like our tower might be the way to go about it as well. So at least the backline of your heroes will get an attack buff round one of 15%, with of course their actives available. Anyway, let me know how you go.